Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. So I am just kind of relaxing, and this this cinematic mode in my new phone is a little bit different. So I'm trying to figure it out. I guess that's better. It's been a good day. I hope you've had a wonderful day. Hope you've been able to spend time with family, or at least communicate with them and tell them that you loved them or that you hated them. Totally between you and your family. We've had a good day here in the NWA Prepper household. Hey puppy. And so we had a little bit of emergency is the wrong word. We had a preparedness opportunity today that I wanted to share with you. And it won't be Christmas Day that you see this, so it'll probably be a day or two after. But I wanted to share with you that, as the picture suggests, there was a need. All of our families headed to one location for, and we do a late lunch. It was, I don't know. I want to say it was 2 o'clock. I mean, that's when we were all going to gather, was at 2 o'clock. And so that's about when it was. And of course we live outside of town, but we go through a little town on the way to where we're going. That is the closest town. It's like we have to go through this town to get to where we're going. And so we're on our way, and we pass some family that shouldn't be going anywhere. We're going to their house, going back to the little town that we just drove through. And so it's like, wait a minute. And so I call them and say, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, they can't be going for anything because nothing's open. It's Christmas Day. No, I hate that things are open in the big towns and cities, much less here in the country. So unless they're going for an ambulance, a police car, or a fire truck, and I don't even know that town has any of that. So we pass them, and I call them on the phone, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Is everything okay? They're like, oh yeah, we're just going to go see if the dollar store is open, or in this case, Dollar General, to see if it's open because something didn't go right and they needed some chicken stock. Well, it wasn't open, of course. And so they're like, oh, well, and then, of course, my mother-in-law, she's like, Travis, do you have any? And I thought for a moment, yeah, let me turn around and run back home. It's not very far. I mean, well, versus not having something you need, it's not very far. And so I turned around and I went back home, and I got that 3-pack of chicken stock, like the intro picture showed. And so I had it. So it was wonderful, that I had it and I brought it up there. And everyone's like, oh my goodness, thank goodness you saved the turkey. And which I didn't. It would have been just fine without it. It was for the dressing. But it was nice. It was a small little victory to me over having something that was wanted / needed, and knowing that even if the store wasn't open, I had what we needed. I just went to the back pantry. I was out in the kitchen, so I went to the back pantry, and there it was, a 3-pack of chicken stock. Took it off the shelf, tossed it in the vehicle, and took off. Simple as that. And preparedness can be just like that. It's a blessing when you have those little things. And sometimes what those little things are to you, the chicken stock to you, may not be very important at all. Like to me. But had I worked all day and worked hard to make that turkey and dressing for my family, not having that missing ingredient would have been frustrating. And so it was nice to have what was needed without having to stress. You can win those little victories as well. And those little victories of your friends and family, your close people, your close network, knowing, oh man, we're out of XYZ, I bet Travis has it. And if they don't, or if you don't, then it's okay too, because they don't have it either. And it just kind of gives you an idea of these are the things that I can have to be better prepared. Because though needing chicken stock for a meal is not an emergency or a disaster, it can make something easier and better by having that, in having already thought out of the need for something like that and having a little bit extra. It also helps win the hearts and minds of those in your circle, that they're now like, next time they go out, they're like, oh yeah, we ran out of chicken stock. Maybe I should get an extra one. Well, you know, buy one and then get an extra one. And then I won't have to ask for it next time. I know you may be saying it can do the opposite, but I'm going to focus on the positive. The more we give them examples of how our preparedness helps, the more they'll want to be prepared themselves. Hope you had a great holiday. New Year's is coming up, so I hope you're getting excited about new possibilities for yourself. I'm not talking about new possibilities for anyone else but yourself, you and yours. Thanks for watching, and let's get ready.